Just as the woman was about to arrive home, a thug suddenly sprung out from behind her and forced her into an abandoned compound. The next moment, a 70-year-old man emerged. At first, Rosie didn't pay him much attention, but as she was about to leave on her own, the old man grabbed her assertively, expressing his desire to have her. Rosie struggled with all her might, but due to using too much force, the old man accidentally crashed into the dilapidated house, causing it to collapse. This terrified Rosie. Considering that the old man's son was the local bully, she didn't choose to call the police. Instead, she immediately sought out her mother. Upon learning what happened, her mother instantly took Rosie and fled. After a night of running, they encountered a human trafficker. Persuaded by the trafficker, her mother handed Rosie over to him with a $20,000 dowry. However, she didn't realize that she had personally delivered her daughter into a den of evil. After leaving her hometown, the trafficker arranged for Rosie to do massage work. If Rosie showed the slightest disobedience, the trafficker would threaten her in every way possible. In despair, Rosie overheard a conversation between two bosses, learning that a bigwig would be visiting that night. To win the bigwig's favor, Rosie secretly watched from outside the window. As the bigwig was about to leave, Rosie took the opportunity to stand on stage, hoping to attract his attention through a self-introduction. However, the bigwig just mocked her and ordered his men to drive her away. Walking alone on the street, Rosie decided to prove herself through her own efforts, but her colleagues all laughed at her. Nevertheless, one customer still took Rosie away. However, during the massage, Rosie heard a girl's cry. Following the sound, she discovered a gang of kidnappers preparing to abduct the girl. Rosie picked up a brick and successfully attracted the kidnappers' attention by smashing a car window. Then, Rosie grabbed the girl and they started running for their lives. But because they weren't familiar with the roads, the two accidentally ran into a dead end. The only way out was to climb over the wall. However, when Rosie tried to pull the girl up, her hand slipped and the girl fell. The commotion also drew the kidnappers' attention. Just as Rosie attempted to pull the girl up again, the kidnappers had already caught up and resolutely raised their guns.